And your officials for tonight, Chad Gillespie.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Omaha Concordia High School. Brian Abrahams and Will Perkins along with you as we get set for tonight's matchup with the Raiders of Logan View, Scribner-Snyder. Will, good to be here with you. You've seen Omaha Concordia already many times this year. This will be my first time. What do we expect to see tonight from your standpoint?
Oh, yeah, it should be a good, even matchup here tonight. Mustangs sitting at 3-1 on the year. Tonight is homecoming for the Mustangs. Like I said, it should be a good matchup here.
Tonight is homecoming, and Mustangs, as Will said, are 3-1. The Raiders are 1-3. So Omaha Concordia looking to pick up win at number 4 this season. Mustangs won the toss. Logan View won the toss. They deferred. So Concordia elected to receive, and they will take the opening kickoff and move it out to the 30-yard line. That's where we will have our first offensive snap of the game. Logan View in white tops and blue pants. Omaha Concordia dark blue, navy blue tops and yellow bottoms. We'll put the ball down on the right side hash mark at the 30-yard line. That's where we'll get our first look at the offense, led by Drew Kulis. He'll send 3 receivers out to the near side, tailback in the backfield next to him on his right hip. There's a snap. He'll take a look to throw over here to the near side. The ball is thrown and incomplete. Looked like he might have been trying to hook up there with Ryder Harrington or bring up 2nd and 10.
And Truman Young defending on the play. Bring up 2nd
From an offensive standpoint, Will, pretty balanced attack here. What do you expect to see from Concordia?
I'm expecting to see a mix of run and pass. Obviously saw a pass there on first down, just missed running back on flat there.
So that'll set up 2nd and 10. Again, the ball at the 30-yard line. Kulis in the backfield. In the shotgun formation, 2 receivers. Now he sends a man in motion. That's Peterson across the formation. They'll hand off to him. Peterson makes a turn over that right side and picks his way out near the 40-yard line. Going to be very close, maybe just a yard shy of the first down, but it will set up a manageable 3rd. It looks like 3rd and 1. Blocked really well by the right side of that offensive line, and now they'll go quick here on 3rd and short. Kulis will take the snap. A little bit of miscommunication in the backfield. Hands it off to Cole Heineck, the tailback, and he's immediately wrapped up, but Will, that play was really in trouble from the beginning. They're lucky they didn't fumble the football.
Maybe a miscommunication there between the quarterback and the running back.
And so because of the miscue on 3rd and 1, where Concordia tried to go quickly, the Mustangs now will have to punt, so we will get our first punt of the ball game. Back to receive the punt here for the Raiders. Looks like that's going to be Grayson Kraus. And a flag before or right at the start of the play. It's going to be a procedure penalty on the Mustangs, so that'll back Concordia up 5 more yards. So not the start that the coaching staff wanted to see here for this ball game. So they move the ball back to about the 32-yard line. It's now 4th and 8, but already Concordia was planning to punt this football. Kraus standing at about his 30. The punt is off the side of the foot. That's not even going to cross the 50-yard line, so unfortunate break there for the Mustangs. And Logan View Scribner-Snyder will start their first drive inside of Omaha Concordia territory. What about from the defensive side of things, Will?
Oh, yeah, we should be seeing a good matchup here. Run defense has been stingy at times, but we'll have to see what tonight looks like.
Expect Logan View Scribner-Snyder to try to run the football coming into this ball game. They'll start from the Mustangs' 44-yard line. And a tight set with 3 backs in the backfield behind the quarterback. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep this one here to the near side. It's Truman Young trying to get the edge. He's going to be wrestled down just shy of the 40-yard line. Nice job there by Alejandre coming out and making the tackle. Short gain, pickup of a yard, maybe 2, and it'll set up 2nd and 8. Good pursuit that time from the secondary.
Gain of 2 on the play to the 42-yard line.
Starting quarterback for the Raiders is Truman Young. He is a sophomore. You saw him, and this formation will be the same. He's underneath center with 3 backs in the backfield lined up straight behind him, sort of a T formation here. There's the snap. He'll hand to the third back through, straight up the middle with blockers across the 30, inside of the 25-yard line. That's going to be Josh Egbers with a good carry there. He picks up plenty for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Raiders from the 23. And, Will, that was just blocked really well up front. It was a numbers matchup, and Logan View sent more men than Concordia had.
Yeah, he's able to find the gap there and picked up almost 20 yards on the play there.
So now from the 23, our first down of the ball game. Young again under center. He'll take the snap, same play. They'll run it back to the same side, and once again, good carry there for Egbers inside of the 20, in fact, inside of the 15. Looks like he got the 14-yard line. Just shy, it looks like, of the first down, so it's going to be second and less than a yard. Ball over here on the near side hash mark, which is convenient for Truman Young, the quarterback. He just went over to the coaching staff, got the play, and he brought it in himself. Same formation here, 3 backs in the backfield. Young under center. Same play, looks like, just to the other side this time. They'll hand off to the other tailback. It's Grayson Krause, the sophomore. It's got enough for a first down. He's down near the 11-yard line. That's going to set up another 1st and 10 here for Logan View. Scribner Snyder trying to score on their opening drive after getting a 3-and-out stop of the Mustangs. So they'll officially call it the 12. Ball is right in between the hash marks. 1st and 10. Raiders can still get a first down if they get it to the 2. 3 minutes gone here in our first quarter. Again, a double tight formation. Young moves under center. The snap this time to give to the fullback. Mustangs read that one pretty well. Ryan Smith was the ball carrier, the smallest of the 3 backs in the backfield. Ran it straight forward, was hit, twisted for about a yard. It's going to set up 2nd and 9. Pretty good job there by the linebackers for Concordia.
Yeah, they're going to need to keep that up. We've seen, like I said earlier, a stingy run defense, and we've obviously seen some bigger runs from Logan View and some shorter runs here.
So far, the Raiders have showed no indication of intending to throw the football on 2nd and 9. This could be a passing situation. They'll hand it right back off to Egbers. It's the same play that we saw success with, sort of that double ISO off the left tackle. Egbers is inside of the 10. He's near the 7-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 4 on the play. It's now 3rd and 5, perhaps in a situation for Logan View where this is 2-down territory.
To the 7-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Young brings the play in again from the sideline himself. So the same personnel on the field with Egbers and Krause and Smith in the backfield. Young under center. He'll take the snap, little counter play, and he hands it off. This is Krause picking his way off the left side. Might have fumbled the football there. The officials say he was down. He's down just shy of the goal line, it looks like. Will, it's going to be 1st and goal from inside of the 1.
Maybe see a tush push here.
Yeah, that's a good point. Put three tailbacks lined up behind Truman Young. The way he kind of hides under that center, it's a great point. He may just try the quarterback sneak, get some push from the guys behind him. Ball is inside of the 1, so it's 1st and goal from about the 2-foot line. Same formation as we have seen for this entire opening drive. Young under center. Counter play, he's going to hand it off, and into the end zone is Josh Egbers.
His 1-yard touchdown run.
So it's the same play that we saw the other direction on the previous play with Grayson Krause. This time Egbers takes it into the end zone for 6, and Logan View Scribner Snyder has the early lead. They will try to tack on the extra point, and it's Brooke Zipke, senior kicker out there, and Josh Egbers will hold it. Try and make it 7-0. Pretty good snap. And the kick is up and through. So Brooke Zipke adds the extra point, and Logan View Scribner Snyder has the early lead. We'll step away for 30 seconds. We'll be back here on Concordia Live.
Jason Krause to kick off.
Welcome back here again to Omaha Concordia High School.
Peterson, Colton Heineck,
Ball is kicked away. It'll be handled at the 10-yard line by the Mustangs. Out to the 20. Now to the 30. Still room over there on the right side. It's Peterson inside of the, or across the 30 rather, to about the 32-yard line. Pretty good return there. Omaha Concordia trailing it by a score of 7-0. So they got some work to do here. Will, what do you think we'll see here on the second drive?
Yeah, obviously we had a 3rd and out last drive, so I'm going to be surprised to see a run here on the first play.
Just try to establish some positive momentum here for the offense, I think is exactly what the doctor ordered. 3 receivers out to the left side of the formation for Koulis. Tailback in the backfield next to him to his left. And Koulis will fake the handoff, trying to keep it himself. Nowhere to run that time as he's going to be wrapped up by the defensive line. Nice job there on the tackle. Looked like Dawson Klug in there on the stop, among others. No gain on the play. It's going to set up 2nd and 10, after the short gain. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in the first quarter.
To the 33-yard line, or just short of the 33. It'll be 2nd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll call it a 1-yard gain, so it's going to be 2nd down and 9. 2 receivers wide in the formation, 1 man in the slot. Tailback in the backfield, and they're going to pitch it to him. He stood up, a good hard hit there at the 35. Ball carrier is Ryder Harrington. Willie was running it hard, got about to the linebacking corner, took a pretty good stick.
That was a big hit there. About 3rd and 7 coming up here at the 35.
We'll see what the Mustangs have drawn up here as Koulis brings the play in from the sideline. As Will said, it's 3rd down and 7. Ball right in between the hash marks. They once again will send 3 receivers here to the left side. I have to tell you, Harrington looking a little bit ginger as he lines up before the start of this play. Koulis will send a man in motion that same direction. They overload the left side. Pass is thrown out here.
He's got a wide open receiver.
Double pass. It is tipped and caught. What a beautiful play there. A little bit fortunate, actually. May have been a good chance to have it picked off.
Yeah, that deflection tipped it right in the air, which is exactly not what you're supposed to do for defense.
Asher Hansen with the catch, and the first trick play and a big play of the ball game for Concordia. Moves them into Raider territory. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the Logan View 40. And you can see that play developing really from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10. Tailback lined up behind Koulis. He'll fake the handoff. He's going to roll to his right, pressured, looking to get it down the field. It is fired and almost intercepted. Boy, he was fortunate there to the defensive back. I think that was Hutton Kotick. Fell down. He slipped, otherwise he would have had a chance to make a play on it. Mustangs will live to see 2nd down at 2nd and 10. Ball stays over here on the left side hash mark. Clock stopped with 4:53 left here in the first quarter as Koulis will send 2 receivers out to the left side, 2 men to the right side of the formation. He's in the shotgun all by himself now in the backfield. Takes a snap, a sprint out to the right. He fires it out there, and the flat pass is caught and complete. I think that was Heineck with the catch. No, Peterson, Jarek Peterson with the catch. Picked up a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Good pursuit there.
2 there.
They will say it's a 2-yard pickup. It's going to set up 3rd and long, though. Again, it's 3rd down and 8. Think we got another trick play in the bag here, Will, or something straightforward?
We'll have to see it. Might be straightforward on this play.
Maybe not quite 2-down territory here. Certainly out of field goal range, but if you don't get it, you probably have to punt this one away. But a pickup of 6 or 7 makes it a very tough decision on 4th down if they make it that far. Instead, they're going to hand it off. Coming across the formation on a little inside reverse play is going to be Harrington. He's not going to get the edge that he needed. It's going to be wrapped up at about the 45-yard line, so it is a pickup of about 3. And just like we talked about, it's decision time here. It's going to be 4th down and call it 4 from the 34-yard line. What do you do here, Will?
I think it looks like they're going to go for this. I think I'd do that as well here, just considering what's at stake. And you saw Loganville go down, run the ball consistently, and score. And so unless your defense can fix that, I think you got to take some risks here early on.
Totally agree with you. They will send 3 to the left, 1 man to the right. Kula sends a man in motion. Little trick play there.
Perfectly.
Nicely done. They'll hand it off to Harrington. He's got some running room as he started on the left side of the formation, worked his way back to the right, and there was nobody home. He's inside of the 20. Well, not quite. They're going to mark him down just shy of it. He's at the 21-yard line, but a beautiful play there.
Yeah, worked to perfection there.
Everybody that was supposed to do their job selling the play to the left did a great job, and then coming back from left to right was Harrington. So it's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the 21. A little over 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. They'll send 2 receivers out to the left side of the formation. 1 man wide to the right, 1 man in the slot. Koulis takes a snap. He looks to the left. Ball is complete. Out here caught by Alejandre. Braden is inside of the 20 and down to about the 17, 18-yard line. Might have gave him actually all the way to the 16, so it'll be a pickup of 5, and it will set up 2nd down. So on 2nd and 5, they'll move the ball over again here to the near side hash mark. Omaha Concordia trying to tie this ball game up after Loganview scored the first time they had it. Mustangs will send 2 to the left and 2 men in the backfield on either hip of Koulis. He'll take the snap, back to pass, looking over the middle and almost intercepted. Boy, Koulis got away with one there. He threw that basically right at the safety. It was knocked down by Grayson Krause, but certainly could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I think the receiver there got a little confused and might have been some miscommunication there on what route he was supposed to run there.
So for the 3rd time this drive, the Mustangs have dodged a potential interception, and they will keep the football. They've got it 3rd down and 5. From the 16, a couple of fresh bodies into the game here along that offensive line. Now they'll send 3 receivers wide to the right. Man in the slot now at tight end as well. Harrington's in the backfield. Koulis is back to pass. It's a screen. They'll dump it to Harrington over here on the near side. He makes 1 man miss at the 10. He is inside of the 10 and down to the 6. Great play there. Good design, good call by the offensive coaching staff, and a nice execution.
Yeah, dump it down to the running back, and there's no one there to stop him.
So far in the big plays, it seems like the Mustangs have been able to take advantage of the aggressiveness of this Raiders defense. They get them to over-pursue one direction or the other. And we saw in that reverse play, we saw it on the screen play, and even a little bit on the double pass, too. That aggressiveness so far being used against Loganview Scribner-Snyder. It's 1st and goal now for the Mustangs. Inside of the 10, they've got the ball at the 7. 3 receivers in the formation, all to the left side. Now Kula sends a man in motion. This time he's going to try and keep it himself. Gets down basically back to the line of scrimmage. Read nicely that time by the Raiders. Nolan Robley came up and made the stop, and will set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Under a minute now to play here in the first. Mustangs knocking on the doorstep, trailing it 7-0. Koulis breaks the huddle. He will send Peterson wide to the right. Alejandre wide to the left. Man in motion as Koulis takes a snap. He'll fire it. Pass is incomplete.
Hit him right in the hands. He just dropped it.
Really good throw there. That would have been a tough catch. I think that was Jarek Peterson, the intended receiver. And you're right, it hit his hands in traffic, and he wasn't able to hold on. That will set up 3rd and goal for the Mustangs, and they're going to say it's 3rd and goal from just outside of the 5. It's the 7-yard line. Probably 2 cracks at it here for Concordia.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. They'll probably have to get inside the 4, I'd say, if they want to consider going for this one. But they have been aggressive, so you never know.
They will send 3 receivers to the right side of the formation. They ran the screen out of this look earlier in the drive. Back to passes Koulis. He's going to be hit in the backfield and spun down. This might be a face mask.
I think this might be a face mask on this play.
Yeah. Koulis is thrown back all the way near the 20, but you saw flags come in right at the spot of the tackle. Let's see what the officials call here. Could be a big break for the Mustangs. There's a lot of discussion by our officiating crew, and Concordia basically has them surrounded out there. You typically don't see that. It's almost like they're huddled up with them. It is a personal foul face mask, so not only will it move them half the distance to the goal, it's going to give them a fresh set of downs, so it should be 1st and goal now again for the Mustangs. But
looks like it was a spot foul.
You're right, they did mark it off from the spot. And I apologize, it's not a automatic first down according to our down marker, so excuse me, it's still going to be 3rd down, so it's 3rd and goal. Clock running under 10 seconds here in the first. Koulis is going to take the snap. He'll keep it himself.
Almost looked like another face mask.
Did kind of see his head spin in a funny way, and Koulis is wrapped up at the 6-yard line, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. So a very quickly played first quarter. Not a ton of passes. Logan View Scribner Snyder leads it 7-0. It'll be 4th and goal for the Mustangs when we come back to start the second quarter here on Concordia Live.
At the 6-yard line.
Welcome back here to Omaha Concordia High School. Ready for 4th and goal for Concordia. First play of the second quarter. There's a snap to Koulis, so fired it toward the end zone. It is caught.
Got it.
Boy, what a catch. Beautiful pass there, Will, and a great catch by Jarek Peterson over in that far corner, and he makes the catch.
That was a great throw and an even better catch there. Back corner, over the shoulder, brought it in.
Huge play on the first play of quarter number 2. Concordia now 1 extra point away from tying this football game. They'll shift into the kicking formation, and Asher Hansen, tight end, back to try and send it through the uprights. It's a pretty good snap. Good hold and a great kick. It is up and through. So just 5 seconds into the second quarter, Omaha Concordia has tied it up. It's Mustangs 7, Logan View Scribner Snyder 7. We're back in 60 seconds on Omaha Concordia Live. And we are back, ready for the kickoff. 7-7 now your score, 11:55 to play in the first half. Hansen with the kick. Taken by the Raiders inside of the 10, out to the 15, now to the 20-yard line, and out to about the 21, 22 will be the returner. That was Grayson Krause with the return. It'll be 1st and 10 for Logan View Scribner Snyder. Will, last time they had the ball, they really didn't have any issues just taking it and running it right at Concordia. What do you expect to see here?
Yeah, I'm going to expect probably almost the exact same thing. A lot of running. We didn't even see a single pass play on that first drive. So maybe see one here since they have to drive a lot further, but definitely run-heavy drive here.
Yeah, and they'll stay in that double tight formation as Young is under center. There's a snap. He will hand it off to the second back. Bouncing outside. We've got a flag thrown here as the runner gets the edge. I think that was Grayson Krause with the carry, but this may be coming back. The flag, thrown in the neighborhood where you might see a hold called on the edge. Still waiting for our referees to get together. Probably going to discuss the infraction and the location. And it is a hold called on Logan View Scribner Snyder, so that will negate a pretty good play. Actually, the play got him about 11 or 12, but sometimes it's easier to do that when you've got holding. So they'll back it up to the 11, and it'll be 1st down and 20.
First down.
Same formation here, so the Raiders continuing to stick with what works. A little bit of misdirection in the backfield, and they will send it straight forward. I think that's probably going to be Egbers with the carry, and it was out to the 15. So nice job there by the Mustangs defense stopping that play for a minimal gain. It's going to be 2nd and long. Really the first time we've seen the Raiders have to work from behind the sticks.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they only get a couple of yards here that we see a pass play on 3rd down. Assuming they don't pick up a large chunk here on 2nd and 16.
They'll keep the formation the same. 3 backs lined up behind Young. There's a snap. And they handed it to the fullback this time, straight forward. Mustangs were not fooled. Nice misdirection there, but Concordia did a good job reading the play. Straightforward was Ryan Smith. He's only had 2 carries here in the game. That one picked up maybe a yard, and as you said, Will, we're going to see 3rd and long here, so now we're going to get a little bit deeper into the Raiders' playbook and maybe even into their formations, because so far it's always been double tight, 3 backs lined up right behind the quarterback under center. It doesn't look like they're going to vary too much. It's the same look. Got to watch for play action here, I think, if you're the Mustangs defense. It's a toss this time, and they'll get it out to Egbers on the edge. Gets away from one man, has some room to run. Gets across the 25 to the 27. He is short.
4th and 4 or 5, it looks like.
Tackled by Drew Koulis.
And because you're so deep in your own territory, I think if you're the the Raiders, you probably don't want to, but you're going to have to punt this one away. So nice job by the Concordia defense.
11 yards just on the play to the 27-yard line.
They will send Kotick out there to punt. 2 men back to return for Concordia. It's Koulis and Heineck. They'll wait at about their 40.
Oh, it's fake.
It's a fake. They snap it to the up man, and did he get enough?
They're going to get it to him.
He did, just barely enough. So Logan View Scribner Snyder rolls the dice with a fake in their own territory. They snap it to the up man. I think that was Logan Meyer who took the snap. He needed 4, and he got about 5.
Yeah, just picked it up, just enough there.
So unfortunate there for the Concordia defense as they had gotten themselves off the field, and now they're right back out there facing 1st and 10 here for Logan View Scribner Snyder from the 33. Fresh set of downs, ball on the right side hash mark. Young will take the snap, double ISO as he hands it to Egbers. He's into the 2nd level all the way out to the 40-yard line. Pretty good pickup there. It's a gain of about 7. It's going to set up 2nd and 3. Really deflating, Will, when something like that happens to you. You've got the 3 stops you needed, and now you're back out there right away.
Yeah, definitely.
2nd down and 3 yards to go.
They'll call it 2nd and 3. Ball just across the 40 for Young and the Raiders. There's the snap. ISO back the other direction here. And still on his feet across the 45 out to the 49-yard line. I think that's going to be Kraus with the carry. The tailback from the other side of the formation. He's got enough for a first down, almost to midfield. Arrington makes the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for Logan View Scribner Snyder.
It's out to the 49-yard line. And that's good enough for a first
Just
down.
about 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter. 7-7 your score. Young under center. He'll take the snap, little counter play. He's going to throw it, and nobody in the area. Again, maybe a little bit of miscommunication, good pressure that time by the Concordia defense. And as you said, Will, the first pass play we have seen from Logan View Scribner Snyder was incomplete. It's going to set up second down.
Intended for Trey Fiske, incomplete.
Guess that just tells you the confidence I think that they've got in their running game. Try and throw it deep on 1st and 10. If you don't get anything, we'll try to get it back on second down.
Yep.
So Truman Young, the junior quarterback. Let's see what they have drawn up here as he'll line up with 3 backs behind him. Young takes a snap. Again, it's the double ISO. It's Egbers. He's got enough to get inside of Concordia territory, over the 45 and down to about the 43. It's a pretty good pickup on 2nd and 10. It's going to leave 3rd and short, maybe 3rd and a yard. Yeah, that's been the best play. That double ISO has been their best play.
Yeah, they've probably averaged 8-9 yards each time they've ran that play. It's been very effective for them.
Of the Mustangs.
Egbers, the senior tailback, leading the way for them so far, but they have run that same play the other direction with Kraus. Let's see if they go back to it here. It's 3rd and a yard, probably 2-down territory here for Logan View. There's the snap. They'll hand it off to the fullback, and once again, it's Ryan Smith, and once again, Omaha Concordia does a good job reading that play. That has not been successful here for the Raiders. The Mustangs have been keyed in on it. No gain on the play. It's going to set up 4th and short.
4th down and a yard to go.
If you're the Concordia defense here, Will, what are you looking for?
Yeah, I'd have to worry that I wouldn't be surprised if they have a hard count here. That's been an issue Concordia's had this season. They've seemed to get jumpy on the defensive line, and it's hurt them. So wouldn't be surprised to see if Logan View tried that out here.
Great call there by you. This is certainly a situation where you would try that. They don't. They're going to go back to Egbers, and he's got the first down off tackle, still churning his legs inside of the 35. Egbers gets all the way to the 32-yard line. That same play that we saw two plays ago, where you exactly right. They've been getting seemingly 8-9 yards a pop on that same play, and they get 11 that time.
First down for the Raiders.
We'll hit the midway point of the second quarter here in about 10 seconds. Logan View Scribner Snyder still driving. This drive started all the way back at their 20-yard line. Then they went backwards and had it from the 11. 1st and 10 now. Little counter play. They'll hand off. Slipping through a tackle and making it down to the 25-yard line is going to be Grayson Kraus. Thought the Mustangs had him for a short gain, but somehow he twisted through there, and he's going to pick up about 6. That'll leave it the Raiders with about 2nd down and 4.
Gain of 6 yards to the 25-yard line.
Todd Eckert, the head coach for Logan View Scribner Snyder, sends in the play to his quarterback over at the sidelines. And from the 25, ball near the right side hash mark. Young under center. There's the snap. And down near the 20. They're going to call him down at about the 22 is going to be Smith. Went back to the fullback that time for Ryan Smith. That's his largest gain of the evening. He picked up about 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3 yards on the play to the 22-yard line.
3rd and 1, and certainly a 2-down situation here for the Raiders. Again, they'll keep the 2 tight ends in the game, 3 backs lined up behind Truman Young. Little counter play, they hand it off to Eggers. He's got enough for a first down as he's inside of the 20. Brought down at about the 19-yard line, so he got 3 when he needed 1. And once again, Logan View Scribner Snyder just continues.
Yeah.
We said we expected to see a run-heavy game. I'm not sure if any of us thought it would be this heavy. Only one pass play so far.
Yeah, they have drained this clock down. They've had a 7.5-minute long drive here, and they still got 19 more yards to go. Find the end zone.
And 1st and 10. 4:15 left to play here. Absolutely just zapping the time off the clock. Again, a full house backfield for Young. He's under center. Counter play, it's the fullback straight forward, and that time Smith got a little bit more running room. Got it down to about the 16-yard line, so he got 3. That's just such a quick hitting play. You've got to have your middle linebacker and nose tackle really keyed in on there. If they miss it, he's gone.
Yeah, it looked like they might have got lucky there. It looks like he might have tripped over someone early on in the run, so it's only to pick up a short gain there.
Smith is the middle back in that backfield. It's not typically what you would call a fullback. In fact, he's the smallest back out there, but probably because of that, he, as you said, he can get lost in a lot of the shuffle back there. 2nd and 7. Young under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to hand it off this time. It's Egbers. Again, that double ISO off of that right tackle. He is inside of the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. It'll be another moderate pickup of 3, maybe 4. 3rd down coming here for Logan View Scribner Snyder. It'll be 3rd down and about 4. Feels like, Will, the Mustangs are going to need 2 stops here to get off the field. One's not going to do it.
Yeah, and if they manage to pick up a first down here, you have to think when Concordia wants to start using their timeouts as well, especially since we haven't seen any pass plays, and you just know they're going to continue to run the ball down here in the red zone.
2:50 left, inside of 2:50 now. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time and loses yards on the play. That's pursued nicely by the Mustang defense. Back to the 15, so it's a loss of 2. Let's see if Logan View Scribner Snyder calls a timeout to talk about things here. 2:27 left. The clock is running. It's going to be 4th down and a long 6. They're outside of field goal range based upon what we saw on the extra point and the leg of Brooke Zipke.
Yeah, it'd be about a 32, 33-yarder from where they're at on the field anyway.
They're going to go for it. It's the same formation here. Big opportunity for the Mustangs. Young is under center. There's the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Rolling to his right. He's pressured, and he is going to get the pass off. Oh, but incomplete. Boy, they did a great job pressuring him. Got it off late, but it went through the hands of its intended receiver. And, Will, just like we talked about, the Mustangs needed 2 stops, and they got them.
Yeah, that's a big stop for them because now they can control the clock if they want to. They can either choose to run the ball and try and get as much time off the clock as possible and just get this to halftime, or try and get a strong drive and score before the half.
All 3 timeouts left for the Mustangs, but it's 1:51 on the clock. Logan View Scribner Snyder ran a ton of time off the clock there. Almost 9 minutes, a little over 9 minutes. It was 11:55 when they kicked it off, right? So, holy cow.
Yeah, it was like a 10-minute drive, and they couldn't get anything out of it.
So it's 1st and 10 as Koulis lines up. They'll take the snap, hands off, carrying it straight forward out across the 25 near the 30-yard line. That's going to be Peterson with the carry.
Might have been Heineck.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's Cole Heineck. Sorry about that. 6, not 5, or 5, not 6. Anyway, Heineck with a good gain. Sets up 1st and 10 from the 30. Koulis back to pass, looking here to the near side. It's a route over here to the sideline and overshot his intended receiver. That was Peterson. Well defended, but a pretty good idea. Try to take a shot and put it only where your receiver can get it.
Yeah, rather overthrow it than underthrow it. So just went a little long.
And we saw Koulis get away with a couple of, let's say, questionable throws on that drive where the Mustangs scored. This was a much better toss there, as you said. Don't underthrow that fade route. 2nd down and 10 coming here. 91 seconds left to play in the half. They'll hand it off to Harrington. He is cut down at about the 33-yard line. Neither coach has used a timeout yet, so the clock will run. We're under a minute 20, and like you said, Will, maybe the Mustangs are okay playing for the second half. It'll be under 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. 7-7 still your score, under a minute before the snap of the next play. They'll send a receiver here to the near side and wide out to the far left side. Kula sends a man in motion, and he'll toss it to him. That's Heineck. He gets across the 35 to the 36. Not enough to move the sticks. It's going to be cut down at about 4 yards short, and now we will get a timeout taken, and this one taken by the Raiders coaching staff. 42 seconds left. Logan View, Scribner Snyder trying to get the stop here and get the football back.
4 yards to go.
We can take a timeout with them as well. Since this will be a quick one, we'll step away for 30 seconds. We'll be back here on Concordia Live. And welcome back here to Omaha Concordia High School. So it's 4th and 3. Mustangs are going to punt it away. And it's a pretty good punt over to that far side, and it will roll out of bounds. Good punt there by Hansen. It's going to get to about the 33-yard line. So 67 yards from the end zone. We haven't seen anything so far, Will, that would tell us that Logan View Scribner Snyder has got a play that's like a big hitting play, except for maybe busting a long run.
Yeah, they could have just called that timeout to maybe see if they could get to the punter and try and get a block and have short field. But good punt there from Hansen, like you said.
Let's see what Truman Young brings in from the sidelines. 2 timeouts left for the Raiders. Remember, Logan View Scribner Snyder will get the football to start the third quarter. Young under center in the familiar formation. He'll take the snap and hand off to Egbers off the right side. He's across the 35 down to about the 38-yard line. 25 seconds left here in the first half, and now a timeout's going to be taken. A little bit of a delayed timeout that time, taken by Coach Eckert. 20 seconds left.
Second and 4, it looks like, from the 39.
So 2nd and 4, maybe an opportunity here if you are the Mustangs. If Logan View tries something to try and throw the ball deep, have your defensive backs ready. Never know, late interception and a good return could set yourself up for a score, or even a pick 6 here from the one pass play we saw from Logan View Scribner Snyder was not great. So if they try to throw it again here, it could be advantage Concordia.
Yeah.
And if you are Logan View Scribner Snyder, this might be just as simple as hang on to the football. We're going to run something. Maybe it's a trick play, but keep the ball on the ground. If it busts it, great. If not, we're happy to be tied at halftime, and we'll regroup in the locker room and have the ball to start the third quarter. We'll see what they draw up. 2nd and 4. Truman Young under center. Counter play, and he will hand it off to the second back through, out to about the 41-yard line. It's going to be Grayson Kraus.
Looks like they're going to try and go tempo here and get one more play off.
So they will hurry. There's 7 seconds left.
Blackman on tackle for the Mustangs.
There's the snap, and back to pass is Young. He's going to look down the right side, and he overshot his intended receiver, and the clock will hit zeros during the play. So we will head to our halftime break. 7-7 is your score between the Mustangs of Concordia High School and Logan View Scribner Snyder. We'll step away here for a few minutes. We'll be back with the third quarter. You're listening to Mustang Football on Concordia Live. Welcome back here again to Concordia Live. We're ready for the second half between the Omaha Concordia Mustangs and the Logan View Scribner-Snyder Raiders. Other scores that might be of interest to fans that are watching this: Wahoo leads DC West at halftime 36-0. Fort Calhoun ahead of Mount Michael by 10. It's 13-3 there at the end of the first half as well. Area scores: Bennington leads Gretna 28-7. Omaha Scott leading Elkhorn 14-0 at the end of the half. And one more, Elkhorn North leads Blair 14-7. That game also at halftime. We're ready for the start of the second half. As we mentioned, it will be Mustangs kicking it away. Logan View Scribner-Snyder back to return. They'll be working from south to north. Send two of their tailbacks back to return. It's Josh Egbers and Grayson Kraus. We called their names quite a bit in that first half. 7-7 your score as we get set to start the third. Hansen will tee it up at the 40 for the Mustangs.
And number 14, Grayson Kraus.
It's a short kick. It'll bounce at the 30 and will be knocked down and covered by one of the upmen for Logan View Scribner-Snyder. That was Kotick that covered it.
At the 25-yard line of the Raiders.
Will, we talked about it during the halftime break. What is Concordia going to have to do to stop this ground game and prevent Logan View Scribner-Snyder from melting another 8, 9, 10 minutes off the clock?
Yeah, they're obviously going to have to stop it, and that's something they really struggled with in the first half. Saw Logan View be able to kind of get around anywhere, get to the outside, run up the middle. They're kind of having their way with the run game, so definitely something they can work on here.
First play of the second half, much better job there by the Mustangs. It's the run over here to the near side. New tailback in the game, that's Chris Raber. First time we called his name tonight. He replaced Grayson Kraus in that backfield, so we'll try to keep an eye on that. And Mustangs did a good job stopping him for only a 2-yard gain. It will be second down and 8. Actually, other new backs as well. Looks like Jaden Wobkin is also in the backfield. So brand new backfield there for Logan View Scribner-Snyder. They're going to hand this one off to the fullback, and pushing his way to the 31-yard line will be Nolan Robley. So really interesting strategy here. Will 3 brand new tailbacks on this drive for Logan View Scribner-Snyder. It's going to be 3rd and 4, by the way.
Yeah, we'll see how long they stay in here. See if it's just for a drive, for a couple drives, or maybe even a good majority of the second half.
See, the starting 3 tailbacks are all lined up next to the coaching staff here. Interesting strategy. Truman Young, the quarterback, with the tailbacks behind him. On 3rd and short, he will hand it off out across the 35 to the 36. That's going to be enough for a first down. That's Raber with the carry. So even with their backfield in the ball game, they're able to move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10. Now they bring Nolan Robley in. We called his name a minute ago. He's coming in off the bench, bringing the play in from the sideline. So they're rotating at least one back out of there. It's 1st and 10. Logan View Scribner-Snyder content to keep the ball on the ground, content to try and run some clock. This is going to be the fullback again, twisting his way out of a tackle and out across there near the 45-yard line. That's going to be Robley with the carry. Picked up pretty good yardage there. They'll call it a gain of 8. It's going to set up 2nd down and 2. This just speaks volumes, I guess, to the ability of the offensive line for Logan View Scribner-Snyder. You bring in a whole new set of tailbacks out there, continue, at least for the drive so far, able to run the football. On 2nd and 2. They will hand it off again to the second tailback, falling out to about the 45-yard line. So it's a short gain on the play. It's going to set up 3rd down and 1. Ball carrier that time, I think, was Jet Vaca. 3rd and short, opportunity for the Mustangs defense to come up with the stop and get their offense back out on the field. You know Logan View Scribner-Snyder is going to come straight forward with this football. Same formation. There's a snap. On a counter play, they will hand it off, and enough for a first down again. This is Raber He's been the most successful ball carrier on this drive. He is a junior out there. Picks up about 4 out to the 48-yard line. And again, that will move the chains. 1st and 10 coming for Logan View Scribner Snyder as they approach midfield. Already 3 minutes gone.
3 minutes gone. Just not even 25 yards picked up yet.
Young under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to hand it off to the fullback, and this play is blown up before it could get started. Nice job there by the middle part of that Mustangs defensive line. Looked like might have been the linebacker. Maybe Andrew Swan got in there and made the tackle. It's a loss of a yard on the play, and that will set up 2nd down and 11. First time we've seen the Raiders behind the sticks here on this drive to start the 3rd quarter. No change in the formation on 2nd and 11. Young will take the snap, counter play, and that play is absolutely destroyed.
He got 2 men on the ground there on that
play.
What
a play there by Asher Hansen. He hit the quarterback in the back who had the ball and then knocked the tailback over. I've never seen that before. Huge play by Hansen. And now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 from the 43-yard line. They need to get all the way into Mustang territory to about the 42 to move the chains. We're going to real quick equipment adjustment here by one of our officials trying to help out a member of that Mustang defense. Now it looks like everything is fixed. We're ready to go. 3rd and long for Logan View Scribner Snyder. There's a snap. It'll be the fullback, straight forward. Not nearly enough for a 1st down. Didn't get it back to the original line of scrimmage. Oh, the carry there. That's Nolan Robley. And a good job there by the Mustang defense. They get the stop. And now we'll have a chance to get a look at Hutton Kotick, the punter for Logan View Scribner Snyder. Probably not going to be a fake here. It's 4th and 12. Snaps all the way back to Kotick. Pretty good punt. Going to be handled by Koulis at about the 27, 28-yard line. Covered up nicely there by the Raiders, but a good job by the Mustang defense. Will, they got the stop, and now it's time for the offense to go to work.
Yeah, finally able to get them a stop back in their own territory this time, forcing them to punt.
And pretty good field position. This might be the best field position to start a drive here of the ball game for the Mustangs. They put the ball at the 27-yard line here on the near side hash mark. And the members of that starting offensive backfield for Logan View Scribner Snyder are out there defensively, so I'm not sure why they didn't put them on the field there to start the offensive drive. First play here is going to be a carry for Koulis. He gets it across the 30 to the 32. Nice gain there. It'll be a pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5 coming. I guess maybe they wanted to keep the starting backfield fresh. We'll see for whenever Logan View Scribner Snyder gets the ball back. 2nd and 5 here for the Mustangs. Ball right in between the hash marks at the 32. They'll hand it off this time, a little inside handoff there. Nice carry by Heineck. He's got enough for a 1st down as he twists and turns his way out to the 40. 2 very nice plays to start this drive here for the Mustangs. They'll try to work quickly, sending a receiver to each side of the formation. Heineck is in the backfield with Koulis, working from the shotgun. Koulis wants to throw. He's going to fire it over to that far sideline. Pass is caught and pushed out to about the 48, 49-yard line. Receiver that time was Alejandre. They're going to say he actually stepped out, it looks like, at about the 47. So it's a pickup of 7. Sets up a manageable 2nd down.
It's always good to get good chunk plays on 1st down. Obviously, able to get a good amount of those 10 yards on 1st down.
Really opens up the playbook when you get big yards on 1st down. Now they're going to try a handoff here. Almost fumbled it, spinning out of tackles. Still on his feet. Harrington inside of the 30, inside of the 25. Ryder Harrington with a fantastic run. Ran right out of your screen. Broke a few tackles and picked up the biggest gain of the evening for the Mustangs. It'll set up now a play from the 24-yard line. Huge pickup there.
He was able to break several tackles en route to that big gain.
On 1st and 10, two receivers out to the left side of the formation for Kulis. He'll send Harrington in motion now from right to left. He's going to fire it out there in the flat, and the pass is caught. Boy, it looked like the receiver might have gone down to a knee, and there is the call by the official. Unfortunate break there. They had a pretty good screen, it looked like, set up, but dropping down to his knee to make the catch. What was that? Not sure if it was Alejandre. No, it was Noah White, with the catch, but he lost two on the play. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to play here in the third. It's going to be 2nd and 12.
12 yards to go.
Ball now back at the 26-yard line of the Raiders. Kulis with two backs in the backfield next to him. Two receivers wide to the left. He'll fake the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. He stood up at the 25-yard line. That's read really well there by Logan Scribner-Snyder. And it's going to set up 3rd and long here. So just like we talked about a moment ago, Will, it's great to get the positive yards on 1st down. But now on 3rd and long, got to be careful. Probably 2-down territory, I guess.
Yeah, just probably depending on how much you pick up here on 3rd down.
We'll see what the Mustangs elect to do here, taking their time getting the play in from the sidelines. They may actually elect to call a timeout. Looks like Kulis is still over there with the coaching staff waiting to get a play signaled in, and that will be the case. They're going to call a timeout with 4:06 left to play in the third. It's still 7-7. Mustangs driving. They've got it all the way down to the Raider 25. We'll be back with the 3rd and long in 30 seconds here on Concordia Live. Welcome back here to Omaha Concordia High School. 3rd and long for the Mustangs. Kulis will throw it over the middle. Pass is caught at the 15.
Close to 1st down, maybe just a little bit short.
Boy, that's a fantastic route. Was that Asher Hansen with the catch? It was. They're going to say he's just shy. Now the Mustangs will try to go quickly here. It's going to be 4th and 1. Big 4th down coming up here in a tie ball game. Approaching the end of the 3rd quarter, Kulis from the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Looks like a broken play from the beginning. Kulis rolling to his right, trying to make something out of nothing. Ball thrown into the end zone. Incomplete. He just overshot his intended receiver. That was Hansen again, I think, trying to hit him on back-to-back plays, but unable to do so. And the Raiders get a stop. Boy, I don't look like he wanted to hurry up, but it might have been better just to huddle up. And you got 4th and 1, try to get the best play called. Now we will see Logan Scribner-Snyder, who they send out there in the backfield. We saw the backup backfield for the entire opening drive here of the 3rd quarter. Now it looks like they've got the starters back out there. As you see, Josh Egbers lined up as a tailback here on the near side. They will hand it off on 1st down right up the middle. This is Egbers. He is through the defense and sprinting all the way to the other end. That is going to be an 85-yard touchdown run for Josh Egbers. And just like that, Logan View Scribner Snyder takes a 13-7 lead. We talked about it, that one quick-hitting running play, Will, and you got to be careful of that.
Yeah, just able to find a gap up the middle and gashed him. Only green grass in front of him.
Big extra point coming here from Brooke Zepke, excuse me. She hit the first one. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. Zepke knocks the kick through. And it is now 14-7 with 3:17 left to play here in the third. We'll step away for 60 seconds. We'll be back on Concordia Live. Welcome back here again to Omaha Concordia High School. We are ready for the kickoff now. Logan View Scribner Snyder has retaken the lead. They lead it 14-7 now, thanks to an 85-yard touchdown run by Josh Egbers, the senior tailback. And it's a good high kick by the Raiders, handled by Alejandre at about the 15, out to the 20. Across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. That was not Alejandro, excuse me. I think that was Ben Dappa. Number 22, did I get that right?
Yeah, we got
the
that.
Return. Good return there for Dappa. And now an important drive here for the Mustangs with 2:51 left in the third. Certainly a lot of game left, but we have seen, other than the 85-yard run that Logan View Scribner Snyder had, they've really been able to chew time off the clock. So you feel a little bit of sense of urgency here for the Mustang offense.
Yep.
Goulis will start from the shotgun. Two receivers, no, three to his left. He's looking that direction. Passes thrown out there and underthrown a little bit. Really good effort there by Jarek Peterson, but he lost his footing. Ball bounced into his hands. It's going to set up second down. Will, you're only down by a score. Do you see a situation here where you really have to change your offensive attack if you're the Mustangs, or just continue to do what you've been doing?
I think at this point, just continue what you've been doing. I wouldn't try and change anything up at this point. It seems like the last couple drives have gone pretty well offensively, so I'd say stick to what you've been doing.
Got all the way to fourth down inside of the red zone on the last drive. Just missed a man open in the end zone. Here we have 2nd and 10. From the 33, all on the near side hash mark. They'll send a man in motion, back through a reverse here to the near side. It's Harrington with the carry. He's across the 40 to the 43. We've seen that misdirection work a couple of times. Ryder Harrington is going to be close to and enough for a first down. And we talked about it, Will, using the aggressiveness of the Raider defense against them. And once again, it works for the Mustangs.
Yeah, another good misdirection play, like you said.
Now to the 43-yard
He's got that little slot receiver coming back on a counter on an inside handoff. Harrington has done well with that play tonight. It's 1st and 10 now for Concordia. 2:15 left in the third. They'll have it at the 43-yard line. They'll send a bunch here to the near side. 3 receivers, 1 man wide to the left. Goulis from the shotgun. He'll fake the handoff. He's looking toward his right. Now rolling out. Fires it over the middle. It is caught.
Catch.
Inside of the 40 and pushing his way all the way down near the 30-yard line. That's Jarek Peterson with another good catch. And as you said, Will, he went up in the air. He caught it and it was hit at the same time. A great job holding on to it. Big pickup there for Koulis and Peterson through the air. Now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs inside of Raider territory from the 32-yard line.
Getting to the 32-yard line, 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Mustangs.
Koulis takes the shotgun snap. Wants to throw it. It's going to swing it out in the flat. It's caught by Heineck. Heineck gets away from one man and then another, and he's finally going to be spun down at about the 30. So a lot of work there. He picked up about a yard and a half, maybe 2. Good pursuit by the Raiders defense. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 8. Actually going to be 2nd and 9. That was a 1-yard gain on the play.
9 yards to go.
Under a minute now to play here in quarter number 3. As the Mustangs inch their way closer into the red zone, they'll send a receiver wide out to the left. Couple of backs in the backfield. Now they're going to run that inside handoff play again. Great tackle there that time. The tackle was Jared Pesha. Got inside of the 30 to about the 28, but then he stood up literally and lifted up by a couple of Raiders defenders.
Great defensive play there.
So a short gain on 2nd down. Sets up 3rd down and 6. Concordia doesn't have to run a play here before the end of the 3rd quarter. There's 20 seconds left. Let's see if they try to go hurry up and get something in. There's really no wind to speak of, so there's no advantage going one way or the other. 10 seconds left as they trot up to the line of scrimmage. Koulis from the shotgun, down to 3 seconds left. Awaiting, and he will not snap the football as the clock hits 0-0. So the 3rd quarter is here and gone. It's 14-7.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Logan View Scribner Snyder leads it by 7. We'll be back with the 4th quarter here on Concordia Live in about 60 seconds.
Mustang 7.
Welcome back to Omaha Concordia High School. 3rd and 6. A little bit of trick play here for the Mustangs. Reverse as they hand it off to Jarek Peterson. He brings it back here to the near side. That time, Logan View Scribner Snyder was more prepared for it. It's not going to be enough for a 1st down. It's going to set up 4th and short. See where they officially spot the football here. It's going to be put down at the 23-yard line. It's going to be about a yard and a half.
Yep.
Let's see what Koulis and the Mustang offense can do. They trail it 14-7.
Starting now on 23-yard line, 4th down and a yard to go.
They come over the ball. They'll send a receiver out to either side. Harrington and Heineck in the backfield. Koulis wants to throw it. He's going to look over to that far side, and the pass is incomplete. And the Mustang fans and players wanted a pass interference call.
I don't blame him on that one. Might have been some early contact there. Definitely looked like he was pushing him out of the way of the path of football.
And the officials did not throw a flag. They are conferring over on the far sideline as well, but no penalty called, and that's going to end the drive for the Mustangs. So now let's see what Logan View Scribner Snyder does here. They've got it 1st and 10. We've talked about their running game and the ability to take time off the clock, and they will certainly try to grind some off here with a 7-point lead. Basically the entire 4th quarter still in front of them. They'll hand it off on 1st down from the 23 out across the 25 to about the 29-yard line. That's going to be the fullback, the ball carrier, Ryan Smith.
Josh Egbers, ball carrier.
Pardon me, that was Egbers, excuse me, with the carry. So Egbers picks up 6, sets up 2nd and 4, and now would not surprise me. You'll see Logan View Scribner Snyder run the play clock down almost all the way inside of 5 seconds with the snap of every football here. On 2nd and 4, Young under center. He'll hand it off. That is the fullback. That's Smith, straight forward across the 30 out to the 35-yard line. That will be enough for a first down. So straightforward, quick-hitting play that didn't really work all that well in the first half. He picks up about 6 this time.
Yeah, that was a good play design there, just right up the middle and able to find the gap and get a first down.
36-yard line. Make first down, 10 yards to go.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders as they move their way closer to midfield. Ball still in between the hash marks. Double tight, 3 tailback set. Young takes a snap. He will hand it off to the tailback off the right side this time. That's Grayson Kraus. Not as much success that time for Kraus. Trying to follow a couple of blockers. He got it out to about the 39. It'll be a gain of 3. Sets up 2nd and 7. One thing the Raiders have done a really nice job of so far, Will, is holding on to the football. All these counter plays and misdirection to the backfield, they haven't been loose with the ball yet.
Yeah, good ball control. Yeah, I don't. Has either team committed a turnover other than turnover on downs?
I don't think so. It's been a pretty cleanly played game so far. On 2nd and 7, Young under center. And boy, right on cue. Holy cow.
Announcer's jinx.
I guess so. He fumbled the snap, and I'm not sure if he got back on the ball or not. It looks like our referee signaled. Well, I haven't seen a signal yet. I thought initially he signaled that Logan View got it back, and they did. So, boy, we put the jinx on him basically right on cue, which is you never, ever see that. Good job by the Concordia defense applying the pressure on the center, but they don't get the football back. They did, of course, get a loss on the play, loss of about a yard. It's going to set up 3rd and 8. Logan View Scribner Snyder's offense not necessarily designed for these 3rd and long plays, so if you're the Mustang defense, you've got them in a pretty good spot. Young under center. There's a snap. It's a counter play. He'll hand it off. This time, I think that was Egbers with the carry, but really nowhere for him to go. And that loss on 2nd down really got Logan View off schedule. They couldn't execute there on 3rd and long, and they'll have to punt it away. Kotick out there to punt. And back to return for Concordia is Kulis and Heineck. They will wait at about their 30. 8.5 minutes left to play here in this one. Pretty good punt there by Kotick. Fair catch called for and made at the 32-yard line by Heineck, and that's where Concordia will have the football here, trailing it 14-7, needing to drive it down and score to tie it up. Drew Kulis huddles his troops back at the 25-yard line, and now we're ready to go. He'll send one man wide out to the right. One split here to the near side as well as Kulis works from the shotgun with a back behind him. He will fake the handoff. Kulis rolls to his right to throw. Has a man open downfield. It is caught at the 40-yard line. That's Jarek Peterson again. Got behind the defense. Huge pickup there. He's stumbled down at about the 36. Will, great play there on 1st down.
He ran a great route, got outside of the defenders, and was able to pick up big chunk yardage there.
So the Mustangs inside of Raider territory as we approach the 8-minute mark left here in this 4th quarter. 14-7 your score. Concordia trying to drive in and tie it up. 2 receivers to the right, 1 man wide to the left. Koulis will take the snap. Again fakes the handoff. He's pressured. He dropped the football, but he dropped back on top of it, I believe. Nicely done there by Drew Koulis to get back on the ball. It was knocked away by Ethan Crawford. Koulis, of course, will lose yards on the play, but a sigh of relief as he keeps the ball.
I think it was actually Malachi Ellis who came back down on the football, who recovered the fumble.
Good spot there. Thank you. Heads up play there by Ellis.
18 yards to go.
So now it's 2nd and long, all the way back at about the 44-yard line. Koulis from the shotgun. He'll pass again to the near side. It is caught. Beautiful catch there at the at the 30-yard line, and now inside of the 30 to about the 27 is Alejandre. A huge pickup there on 2nd and long, and it leaves them with a very manageable 3rd down and about a yard. What a catch.
Yeah, that was a great catch there by Alejandre.
Ball now spotted at the 27-yard line. 3rd down and a yard.
So he gains about 15 when they needed 16, and it's 3rd and 1 from the 27. Koulis has Heineck with him in the backfield. He will hand it off to him and straight forward to the 25. Maybe got the 24. It's going to be Cole Heineck before he stood up, but he got enough for the 1st down. His helmet came off as well. 1st and 10 coming here for Concordia. 6:40 left in the 4th quarter.
3 on the play to the 24-yard line. That is a 1st down for the Mustangs.
Heineck subs out quickly here for at least 1 play after his helmet popped off. And Koulis will send 2 receivers wide to his right, 1 man to the left. Harrington's at the backfield with him. Sends him in motion. He'll toss it out. Harrington trying to get the edge on the right side. He's hit at about the line of scrimmage. Did a good job to twist himself forward. He'll pick up 3 on the play. Egbers with the tackle and sets up 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play to the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 7 yards to go.
Past the midway point of the 4th quarter here with 5:55 left. 14-7 your score. Twin receivers to either side of the formation this time for Koulis. Harrington still in the backfield with them. There's a snap. They will fake the handoff. Koulis will keep it himself straight forward down near the 15-yard line, just shy of the 15. It's going to be, I think, also just shy of the 1st down, and we're going to get a timeout taken by the Mustangs coaching staff with 5:20 left to play here in this 4th quarter. 14-7 your score. We'll step away and we'll be back here on Concordia Live. And welcome back here to Omaha Concordia High School. It's 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs. Driving in, they will hand off. It's Harrington off the right tackle. And Ryder got enough, excuse me, for the 1st down as he's down near the 11. He picks up about 5 on the play.
Gain 4 on the play to the 11.
So they will have it 1st and 10.
1st down for the Mustangs.
14-7 your score. You got to wonder here if Concordia would score. Do you try to go for 2? But let's take care of business first, right?
Probably depend on how much time is left also.
We're under 5 minutes as Koulis waits the shotgun snap. He's going to keep it himself on a little option play. Koulis tucks it up. He'll get inside of the 10. Right near the 5-yard line. Pretty good pickup there. Yep. It's actually 1st and 10 from the 11, so they can get it inside of the 1. and still pick up a first down without scoring. But as it stands, the good run there will leave them with a second down and about 4.
Yards on the play to the 5-yard line. Second down and 4 yards to go.
Mustangs offense has moved the ball well here on this drive. Had the big pass to start the drive, the long hook up there with Jarek Peterson, and then it's been a lot of ground game work. Here they've got it 2nd and 4, 2 backs in the backfield. Koulis will hand off to Harrington. He's trying to get the edge on the right side. He's not going to make the pylon. He did pick up positive yardage, though, before he's forced out somewhere in the neighborhood of the 2-yard line. I'm not sure he got to the first down marker, so it's going to be
close.
3rd down.
Yeah, it looks like maybe 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Maybe a little less than a yard. Under 4 minutes now to play here in this 4th quarter. Mustangs knocking on the doorstep. 3rd and a yard from the 2. They'll send a man in motion. Koulis goes under center. And it's a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Mustangs. Drew Koulis with the touchdown. It's a really, really good drive there for the Mustangs when they needed it.
Yeah, very important that they score on this drive, especially considering that there's now under 4 minutes to go.
And now we'll see if the Mustangs can tack on this crucial extra point.
Asher Hansen on to attempt the extra point.
Hansen, the kicker, not hesitating at all, looking like they're going to go for 2, so they'll let Hansen kick it, it appears, and try and tie this ball game. Nice end-over-end kick there by Hansen, and it's good. So under 4 minutes to play, 3:56 left in this one. Mustangs have tied it up. It's 14-14. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And welcome back here again to Omaha Concordia High School. So we await the kickoff here by the Mustangs after having just gone in and tying the score. Now they need a defensive stop. See if they can't get the football back. Brian Abrahams and Will Perkins with you here with a tie ball game. No funny business here, Will, on an onside kick or anything like that, right?
No, I think you just got to send this one deep, especially since you just got the momentum back in your favor.
Short pooch kick. And well handled over there by the Raiders. So they will get pretty good field position about the 31-yard line. So they didn't follow your advice, Will, and kick it all the way deep. It wasn't an onside kick, but they do leave Logan View with under 70 yards here. Logan View, Scribner-Snyder, pardon me, has all of their timeouts left as well. And we know they've got the talent in the backfield to bust a long run. We saw an 85-yard run earlier in this game.
Concordia's last defensive stance was good, though. Held them, made them punt, and then obviously were able to go down and score themselves.
That's right. You want to replicate that here as Truman Young goes under center. He'll fake the handoff. Young's going to keep it himself. Has blockers in front. Young's across the 35, and he's out to about the 37-yard line. Nicely done there by Koulis to string that play out to the edge, and then also Ryder Harrington in as well. But a good pickup there by the Raiders on first down. They got 4, maybe 5. It's going to set up second down.
Second down, 5 yards to go.
The way that Logan View Scribner-Snyder's operating here, Will, you feel like they're more than content to take this game into overtime.
Yeah, they obviously got plenty of time to drive down there as well. If they get
They will hand it off to the tailback here on the counter play. And the backups once again in the backfield here. That's Raber with the carry. Not sure I fully understand the strategy here, but I'm not familiar enough with Logan View Scribner Snyder's team to know the difference between their starting backfield and the backups. Either way, nice job there by Concordia.
Loss of 2 on the play, 3rd and 7 from 35.
How long do you wait if you're Concordia before you call a timeout? Try to conserve a little bit of clock.
You've already called 1, so I think it might be a tough decision depending what happens on this play.
On 3rd and long, they will hand it off up the middle across the 40.
It's going to be close.
42, depending on the spot. You're right.
They're going to give it to them.
It's going to be very close, Will. You're exactly right. They're going to mark it at about the 42.5. That's enough for a first down.
Just barely got it. I think it helped because Mustangs went to tackle, and he kind of threw him forward. And he also landed on the defender, so that just gave him a whole extra yard at least.
So a big pickup there by the Raiders offense. Now the Mustangs need a stop. 2:15 left. 14-14 your score. Counter play, and the Mustangs stop this one for a loss this time. Raber with the carry. He's shut down before he could get back to the line of scrimmage with the loss of 2 on the play.
Cole Heineck on the stop for the Mustangs. Loss of 2 on the play to the 40-yard line.
2 minutes, under 2 minutes. Again, clock continues to run. Neither coach calling timeout. Truman Young, the quarterback. A lot of time running off the clock here. We're going to hit a minute and a half before the Raiders snap this football. Young under center. And we got jump movement on the, I think they called a timeout just before that, but they had movement by the tight end over here on the near side. Todd Eckert, the quarterback, or the head coach, is having a word with his quarterback, I think maybe about the urgency of getting that play to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Seemed kind of interesting the point in time he called that timeout, but maybe it was just to make sure they had the right play drawn up for the situation.
It's a good point. I mean, it's rare that you see 25, 30 seconds run off the clock in a situation like this before you call the timeout. So it was a bit odd. And they have now put their starting backfield back in the game. So this is Josh Egbers, Ryan Smith, and Grayson Krause out there on 2nd and long. Young under center. There's a snap. Counter play. He's got Egbers. Egbers going to try to bounce it to the edge. He's across midfield, and he's going to be spun down near the 41-yard line. So, Will, you have to wonder if maybe just taking that 2-minute break there gives those backs enough of a break. They regain some energy, and it's a big play.
Yeah, definitely can help there.
So a big pickup there for the Raiders, and they are now into Concordia territory. By the way, Egbers was spun out of bounds. So the clock stopped with 1:18 left. They have 1 timeout, or 2 timeouts left, for the Raiders. 2 timeouts left. And a counter play this time the other direction. Not so successful. Nice job there by the Mustangs defense that time as Grayson Krause was trying to find some running room. He got 3, maybe 4 on the play. It's going to set up 2nd down and 6. Raiders will try to go quickly here as we're under a minute. Young under center. They'll snap it really before Concordia could get ready. It's Egbers straight forward across the 35, spinning his way down near the 31, and now we'll get a timeout called by Coach Todd Eckert. Going to be, I think, just shy of the first down here, Will. It's 3rd and a yard, 47 seconds left. 1 timeout left for Logan View Scribner Snyder. Probably the play here is you come out and you run the football, you get the first down, short stoppage of the clock while they move the sticks and try to run something else quickly, right?
Yeah, I would have to think so. I don't know exactly what their plan is, if they want to try and kick a game-winning field goal, or if they want to try and get a touchdown. If it's field goal, I don't know how close they have to get.
Well, we've seen their kicker, Brooke Zipke, out there twice. I would say that her leg on the extra point attempt has been fine. I'm not sure that she's got much beyond that, unless they have another kicker that they could try a long field goal with. Let's get past this 3rd and short here. If you're the Mustang defense, need to come up with a stop. Young under center. It's the fullback this time, straight forward, inside of the 30 to the 25. The 24 is Ryan Smith. So he gets the first down. You know the Raiders called 2 plays in that timeout huddle, so they'll get over the football quickly as soon as the clock starts. They'll run the next play. Young has his troops lined up. He'll take the snap. He's going to pass it. Looking downfield, he has a man open, and he overshot him.
Mustangs caught a big break there.
Grayson Krause had gotten behind his defender on the play action, and as you said, Will, overshot by the quarterback, Truman Young, or that would have been 6. 30 seconds left. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 24. Raiders have not completed a pass yet today. They're 0 for 3, I think.
Yeah.
Truman Young, the quarterback under center. Takes a snap. He will hand it off. It's the fullback again this time. Nicely done by the Mustang defense. They come up with a big stop. Asher Hansen, he's made most of the big plays here tonight, makes another one. He gets a big tackle for loss. Last timeout called by Logan View Scribner Snyder with 23 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd down and about 14. Huge play there by Hansen.
Yeah, it's definitely a big play there. Obviously, the one thing Logan View didn't want to go do was go backwards, and that's exactly where they went.
Interesting situation here for Logan View Scribner Snyder. We talked about they haven't had to or tried to throw the ball much. They're 0 for 3. Now you're in pretty much an obvious passing situation. Maybe it's something where you still try and catch them off guard with a running play when you know that Concordia is looking for the pass.
Yeah, obviously no more timeouts, I believe, either. So if you're short of the sticks here and don't get a first down, it's 4th down. You can't run up and spike it because then it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a really good point. No timeouts left here for the Raiders. 23 seconds, by the way. 14-14 your score. Mustang defense trying to hold. Young under center. He'll take the snap. He's back to pass. Looking downfield, and once again, he had a receiver out there, and he overshot him. It was Grayson Krause. 17 seconds left. Chance for one more shot here for Logan View Scribner Snyder. And if the Mustangs can get a stop, they're going to have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 12 seconds left.
Yeah, and I have to think at that point, you just take it to overtime. You're not trying to risk any stupid turnovers or mistakes. Just give it right back to Logan View, giving them one more shot to score.
We'll see what the play call is here for the Raiders. Same formation. Truman Young under center, 3 backs behind him. On 4th down, he'll take the snap. He's back to pass, looking over the middle. It is caught inside of the 10, inside of the 5, near the goal line with 10 seconds left.
Short.
The catch was made by Grayson Krause. No timeouts left. Raiders will hurry to get over the football, waiting for the ready for play clock. There's the signal. They will spike it on 1st down. 6 seconds left.
Boy.
It's going to be 2nd down and goal from inside of the 2.
We'll have to see.
We have seen, as we said, Brooke Zipke, their kicker, and they're going to run her on. They're going to try and kick a game-winning field goal with the senior. She is 2 for 2 on extra points. Remember, Concordia does have a timeout left. The holder is Josh Egbers.
20-yard attempt.
20-yarder to win the game with 6 seconds left. It's a good snap. The kick is up.
It is good.
And it's good.
kick is good.
3 seconds remaining.
3 seconds left, as you said. Brooke Zipke comes in, kicks a 20-yard field goal, and now the Mustangs trail it 17-14.
3 seconds left.
Boy, Will, you got to give all kinds of credit to that Raiders offense. They execute on 4th and long with a pass play that takes it all the way to the doorstep. No timeouts left as well.
Yeah, he was wide open over the middle and able to get within the 5 and set them up perfectly for a chip shot field goal.
Their quarterback, Truman Young, is going to finish the game, I think, 1 for 6
the
passing.
long completion coming under 20 seconds left in the game.
Basically their last offensive play.
Wild stuff.
Still life here for the Mustangs, but now your only hope, if you expect that the Raiders are going to squib kick this, so your only hope is to break a return somehow. I don't imagine they're going to kick it in the air where you can fair catch it. We're about to find out. 17-14 your score, 3 seconds left. And the kicker, it looks like, is Anthony Oberg, number 18, I believe. He has been handling their kickoff duties. It's not been Zipke. So it's Oberg who has it teed up at the 40.
Oberg kicking off for the Raiders.
We're about to find out what the plan is here for Logan View Scribner Snyder. Oberg's kick is high and it's deep. It will bounce and be fumbled.
Got to play the lateral game. Getting to the outside, doesn't have any blockers. He's got laterals.
There's the first lateral by Heineck.
Ball's on the ground, loose. And that's going to do it.
That is exactly right. All you can do is try and pitch backwards and hope there, and a good pursuit by Logan View Scribner Snyder. And the Raiders will pick up their 2nd win of the season. Omaha Concordia falls to 3-2. Great game by both sides. 17-14 your final score. Thanks to Will Perkins for letting me come here and hang out with him. It's fun working with you, Will. I think you're going to hang around for the homecoming festivities here, so if you want to watch that
live,
we'll keep it live and stay right with you. But as far as the football is concerned, it's all over here. Raiders get the win. You've been listening to Mustang football here on Concordia Live.